was warmth in the air. A little breeze felt cool on my face. We rocked up slow, the front porch held us tight. Be sure I laid my head on down. Bet I laid my head on down. It's the last days of autumn, the first of its kind, and the colors in the trees change my mind. Well, I can't help but think about all the things I've done, but mostly the unfinished one. Yeah, mostly the unfinished one. But I take heart in the things you say, like everybody's gotta find their own way. And while I'm sometimes filled up with doubt, nobody knows how this will all play out. Sing to me like a river Tennessee, and I'll follow. Yeah, listen. Well, it's knowing what's coming that sometimes gets me down. Those months in that deep gray freeze. As a child, I could always count on what was coming around. But the holidays ain't what they used to be. No, the holidays ain't what they used to be. Sing to me like a river Tennessee, and I'll follow. Yeah, I'll listen. And I indulge when I'm feeling sad, and when I'm happy, it's just as bad. There's a hole that grows in this cold. Winter's appetite can be so bold. But I'll pick back up come April or May. At least that's what we all like to say. And somewhere in between all those winter dreams, I'll stand in demand at the lake. Yeah, I'll stand in demand at the lake. Sing to me like a river Tennessee, and I'll follow. Yeah, I'll listen. Sing to me like a river Tennessee, and I'll follow. Yeah, I'll
What do you have to say, Charles?
I had biscuits and gravy, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and a bowl of fruit.
The song doesn't really have a title, but it's like a conversation between a father and son. I call it Pa Song. Not gonna catch the Billboard charts for that Well, he said to his son, he said, son, how are you living? What do you care for and for whom do you care? What gets you up in the morning? Who puts you down in the evening? And who helps your cross to bear? Well, he looked at him like he'd always looked before, at puzzles and unsolvable things. He said, "Pa, no answer at all is the answer that I'm cooking. I'm like a songbird bird that hates to sing. Well, he said, son, what the hell you saying? Do you mean and say what you mean? 'Cause riddles are for children, like gods are meant for praying, and you're meant to answer to me. He said, Paul, I wanna wake up without bricks in my bag, to be watered from the rock with a stick in my sack, to be holy to no one and to never come back. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Well, he looks at his son with eyes used to looking for the best in the worst of men. His knees nearly broken from a lifetime of working for his family and for his God and for his friends. He said, son, just so you know, I have been young before. I was poor, but I was strong back then. And if there's one thing I know, you need to know more. The dreams of boys are regretted by men. He said, son, I love you. You're the son of my bones, and I will gladly die for you by the river or the stone. But your life it is to live, it's not to bitch and not to moan. This I know, I know, I know. Well, he said, Paul, you and Ma were my age when you had me. Now I'm my age and can't have myself. I may know some funny jokes, I may know how to bum a smoke, and how to drink from the bottom shelf. I've seen too many friends and enemies too smart for their own damn good, drinking bourbon, getting high, to die. They're afraid of the strength of their blood. But he said, Paul, I love you. You're the father of my skin, and for you I will be better than I have been. I will patch up my clothes with paper and with pins, and keep going and going still. Keep going and going still.
His brother died.
Yeah.
Years ago. Well, two of them. The one. The one who wasn't his brother.
I was gonna have to read these now.
You and me now have fallen on our words. Vision of two stars of absolutes. Say nothing to no one what you heard. Leave the wind prancing at your back. And take the long road to God knows where. Just know that I will always be there. In your heart and mind and soul, your every prayer.
Any words of wisdom?
Well, that's a tall order. Look both ways. That's about as good as I'm going to do.
Matt?
Don't climb on the mouse.
Okay.
Everybody be nice to everybody else.
Okay.
Write a song about it.
And don't drive in the left lane. It's for passing.
I'll tell you how the days turn out the same. It doesn't matter who's to blame. When I'm feeling so deep inside that it never gets any light, let me tell you how the days turn out the same. I'm waiting for the anger to be gone. I don't know why it's hung on so long. This burn I misunderstood. It's not healing the way it should. I'm waiting for the anger to be gone. I'm waiting for the anger to be gone. Thanks. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, everyone.
We were driving and saw this storm on half of over there and blue skies over there, and we were talking about big skies, so it seemed appropriate to do this as for my grandmother. Vanishing point. Driving west through Iowa, I understand why my grandmother believed heaven lies above and hell below. A child has divided these winter plains with pencil against wooden ruler. Perhaps somewhere else, paradise is tangible and smells of hibiscus. But here, after my grandmother's death, the horizon stopped retreating as her disembodied spirit headed west. My mother seems to think that floating on a cloud would be the ideal, a fluffy letting go. But clouds are wet and large and heavy, and prettier from a distance. I know my grandmother did not ride a cloud after death, a sopping magic carpet, but moved the way one flies in dreams, jogging through the oxygen, like treading water, like churning butter. My grandmother no longer needed to believe in the curve of the earth. She did not ascend to some azure zenith, as some would have you believe, but soared over charcoal stick trees, these studies in horseflank brown and barnwood gray, to the low portion of sky, where hazy atmosphere knits the ground to a faint blue edge, translucent as vellum. And as she approached that space, it did not come into focus, but remained a soft delineation, chalk smudge on paper. At the edge of the earth, there were no waiting rooms or chairs or beds. Every wrinkle was gone from her eyes, or perhaps they remained but did not matter. No words were left within her, and she looked across Iowa without knowing its name. Thanks. This is a song I wrote for my grandmother called Prairie Song. I never played it on this guitar before. I'd always assumed that she came to Chicago because she wanted to get to the big city, but turns out her mom kind of forced her out. There were no jobs, and her said to her, go do something. And sometimes I think, well, I wrote this for her, but it's becoming more and more for me just about realizing when other people know what's best for you, whatever that is.
Now what do I say? I say we are listening to Peter Zeldo, who played with Tom Recht at the first night of this mini tour at Ty Maxon and Matt Cruz house show, at the Ty Maxon and Matt Cruz house show. And he gave us a CD which is titled I Want to Be Like Man Ray, I Want to Be Like Man Ray, and other love songs. And we're listening to it because that's what we do.
We're also doing a lot of drugs. We're not just listening to folk music.
We heard that about a decade. Maybe Jimmy John's people crave it because the light bread is weird tasting because they put something addictive in it, like cocaine.
Yeah, right. Like you take one bite and you're like, oh.
It's so fast you'll freak.
Yeah.
And you have to say, I'm freaking.
I'm freaking out. I ate so much bread.
Okay, you
It was so funny a minute ago. It was
very funny. What was he took a lot of ibuprofen before they got in the car.
Yeah, just somewhere in here and we'll get that Zach sign behind.
We all fit on this bench.
I doubt it.
We might be able to.
We'll make the guy
squeeze.
stand up.
We can squeeze. I bet we could squeeze in.
Well, either that or somebody can
Maybe
stand up
bookmark.
and like put a foot up on the
Missing Heather.
Heather and the other guy that I can't
The
remember.
video of the photo shoot from this angle.
Tom.
He's in there.
Well, well, I forget I asked.
Just wanted to know what's going on.
If you would stand over here, I think right about here, and go with these. Okay, somebody do it.
Where do I go?
You go right here.
When you shoot, I want to get one with me.
I want you to. I want you to.
Find a chair or something else. Maybe around like we'll see her. My friends. What are you gonna be friends with me? Just film.
Any words of advice, wisdom?
Always come to Charleston. Great place, great city. Everybody be nice to everybody else. So nice.
Yeah, Tom.
I would try to argue a different point, but up to it, it's too late. Maybe in the morning.
All right.
Thanks so much. This next one's from the record before this new record. It's called Dawn Is When I Go. Kind of a goodbye song.
Don't
sorry, so I give. You'll be glad that I gave in. For I could never bring you down to where I've gone. I've been digging deep too long. You stand on hollow ground. When you stand by me, all that empty underneath my skin is what I must begin to leave, begin to go, set the course for I don't know now. Save my love for me, I won't go back to set it free. To lose my mind, to find my soul, bid farewell to fear I know. Set my eyes upon the promise of the dawn. The dawn is when I go.
You put me in the bill.
I didn't do this. Kevin and Lindsay did.
No, I mean on the performance bill. It's gonna put.
Oh.
Got the dulcimer all tuned up and everything.
Right.
Cutting.
So someone wants to cut this.
Badly.
Heather.
I could.
Or is somebody else better?
No,
No.
I think you're the authority
We
tonight.
got really excited when we saw you walk up.
We got really excited when we saw somebody taking it.
Okay, good. Thank goodness. That was going to be the most stressful part of this evening.
So pretty, I don't want to ruin
I know.
It doesn't work like a voodoo doll.
You can't have the cake and eat it too, you know?
Hey-oh.
Hey-o. It's
Jokes.
the same. Well, it's not a joke, it's just the same.
It's just true.
It's just true.
Oh, the guitar.
From
I'm still alive. Not for long.
Ow.
I was the last one cut.
Heather's.
I'll take this piece. I like the edge. Yeah.
It's only cut in 6 pieces. There's 7 performers.
No, no.
Okay, I'll cut it. You can put them on
Okay,
a plate.
all right.
How about
Do
that?
that. Yeah, that's cool.
With the scooper thing. How about you?
Am I handing them out?
Fun to put the like silly string frosting around the edge.
I like that.
Oh my gosh. It's a lot of frost.
Is this
That can be a
bakery here in Tyler?
Yeah, it's a Manitowoc.
Oh, nice.
Right, but I was
Eating cakes.
What's it
First cake set.
It's called Bakery on State.
Well, that's, yeah,
I'm sure it's all good.
Yeah.
Cheese. It's for a bachelor party, yeah.
Again, it's not about the toilet. It's not about the toilet.